Hi, I'm Manuela, and I've been a woman in tech for almost 20 years. It's hard to believe, but it's true. And the most part of these 20 years, I've been a software developer, so a coder. Less so in the last couple of years, since I co-founded a cybersecurity startup. I've been doing more on the product side, on the cybersecurity research side, and of course the business. And the invitation here was to tell a story of when I made a difference in my professional life. I thought of this story. So it was still early in my career, and I was new on a project at the company I worked at. And there was me and another developer. He was the lead, and we were working with somebody in the United States. We were doing the development for them. And we used to have weekly calls just to check progress and challenges and such. The thing is that I was extremely shy. And not only that, I was also very insecure about my technical abilities. And because of these two reasons, in these weekly calls, I wouldn't speak too much. Like if they were asking me something, I would answer, but otherwise not that much. One time the call ended and I got distracted and I forgot to leave the call and take my headphones off. And on the US side, it happened the same. So we were still in the call and they were talking, but I wasn't paying attention until I heard them say something about me. One of them said something like, "What about this new girl? She never says anything, haha." And it wasn't mean or anything, just, you know. And of course, then I quickly got out of the call. That moment affected me because it made me question my being there, my adequacy for the job. But, you know, I was young, I pushed through, and what finally happened was that I was 4 years working on the project, and in time I got to be the lead developer in the project. And then at some point I was the only developer on the project, and everything was working fine and the relationship was great. I remember at the end we used to have daily discussions with them. Sometimes I would help them with customer support. I did a lot of talking by then. And even when I left the project and the company, I still kept in touch with those people in the US for a while. And I had forgotten about the story with the call, and it came back to me a few years later, and it was like an aha moment, because I realized, so I was good for the job and I could do it, and I was right to be there. So what happens is that we push through and we find out that we can do the job. And of course we can, because women are intelligent and dedicated and hardworking and driven. And these are all qualities that are needed to do a good job in tech. Thank you.